Hello everyone, GadgetGirlKylie here, and welcome back to my Let's Play walkthrough of Life is Strange, Episode 5, Polarized. Continuing from where we left off, we are in a totally fucked up dimension now. I don't even know what's going on, but basically Max is having to face all of her choices, and yeah, we've heard some pretty nasty things on the previous episode actually. But I wonder what else people are going to say inside here.
Shit, Max. I thought we were on the same team. Now I'll die alone.
Max, I hope you do the right thing. I hope.
I was happy just being your friend. Why do you want all your friends to die?
Max, please save us.
Save the Bigfoots, Max. Please.
Honey, I always thought of you like a daughter. And now you're gonna take me away from my family. Why would you do that?
Max, you're exactly the kind of soldier I'd want by my side in a war.
Son of a bitch, this is gonna hurt.
So this is how Max gets her revenge on.
Max, you saved my life. Gave me the chance to catch one more fish.
I've already
Honey,
lived
I
forever.
always thought of you like
Maybe
a
you
daughter.
can help others live too.
And now you're gonna take me away from my family. Why would you do that?
Max,
Now that's an interesting thing.
you're
I've already
exactly
lived
So this is
forever.
how I
Maybe
want
you
my
can live
son
forever
revenge
too.
Breaker. Thanks for saving me and carrying the load, good buddy. That's a big 10-4.
Killing me is so not cool.
Wow, Max. Right when I finally find a cool chick to date, you have to kill us off. This sucks.
I know I haven't been the best principal to you, but you've been a great everyday hero for us.
Please save us.
I guess my husband and new baby will have to go without me.
Don't let the squirrels die.
Oh, Samuel's message is the saddest of all. Don't let the squirrels die.
I wish we had been friends, Max. But please, don't let me die like this. I'm still a teenager.
Max, I truly am sorry for being such a bastard. You would have been cool to hang out with. I just don't want everybody else to suffer like me.
Wow, okay, that really got me in the feels. Hang on. There's myself sat there. Oh, that's weird.
Don't let the squirrels die.
You've always had my back, and now you're going to let me die? Thanks, Max.
Oh, Max. What
Please,
exactly
Max,
was the
don't
point
kill
of saving
so
me
we
if you're
can
gonna let
finally
me
have our
die?
tea session.
Max, I want you to know how much confidence you gave me. Nobody ever did that for me.
I survived poverty and an abusive family, just so I can end up here to die.
You've always had my back, and now you're going to let me
Right,
die?
okay, I think that's it now.
Thanks, Max.
Who are you? Holy shit, are you serial? I'm you, dumbass. Or I'm one of many Maxes you've left behind. Can you get me out of here? Oh, so you want help? Thought you could control everybody and everything, huh? Twist time around your fingers? I tried to help. I only wanted to do the right thing. No, you only wanted to be popular. And once you got these amazing
Which
powers,
is true.
your big plan was to trick people into thinking you give a rat's ass. I do care. That's why I was trying to make friends. By telling people what they want to hear? You were just looking for a shortcut because you can't make friends on your own. That's not true. I have great friends, and I've used my powers for good. Please, stop playing innocent. You're a goddamn hypocrite. You've left a trail of death and suffering behind you. That was not my fault, you son of a bitch. Don't you dare talk about our mom that way. What about the crap that was your fault? Wait, let me guess. You fucked up time and space for your precious punk Chloe? You think she's worth all that?
I find it interesting how they've chosen to give this Max the shirt with the dough on it. As I said in a previous episode, I do think that the dough we've been seeing around the game now is actually Max and not Rachel Amber. I think it's one of the Maxes that died, maybe, and it's able to move through the timelines because of the rewind power. Something like that.
We all are. This isn't about Chloe. Or even me anymore. Gosh, you're so selfless now, Mahatma Max. It's too bad you pissed your power away on high school drama. Chloe does a better job of guilt-tripping me than you do. Because you let her bully you. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. But you didn't do that homework, so you'll have to learn the hard way. Like Rachel. Just shut up. You're not scaring me anymore. I'd be more worried about Chloe killing us than Jefferson. Max, do you really think she has any feelings for us? You're just another puppet. Man, you are so stupid. I'm embarrassed to have the same name. And someday Chloe will destroy... Oh hell,
Whoa.
Speak of the devil.
Dude, do not even fuck with her head. She knows what we went through together this week, and you don't. There's no way you can break up our team. This is reality.
Oh, shit.
After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield.
I am seriously glad to see you.
Welcome home, Max. Fasten your seatbelt.
We're gonna have to head...
No, it was your birthday last month. Welcome home, Max. Fasten your seatbelt. I know it was your birthday last month. This was my real father's camera. I want you to have it.
Yes, of course it's cool. Thank you. This camera is so sweet.
Now that we got that mushy shit out of the way,
I feel like stage diving. Let's thrash this place.
Yep, I'm fucking insane in the brain. Let's dance! Shake that bony white ass. Or take my picture with your new camera.
So this is gonna show all the different events of how Chloe's manipulated us then.
This song fucking rules. Can't dance, hippie? Come on. Rock out, girl!
Yo, turn it off! Turn it off! You need to hide now. My stepdad will kill me if he finds you here.
You were here today, Max. You saved me. I'm still tripping on that. Seeing you after all these years feels like...
Destiny.
If this is destiny, I hope we can find Rachel. I miss her, Max. What the hell is this?
Snowflakes? Or a storm is coming?
Max, start from the beginning. Tell me everything.
Oh, man. This is so tense right now.
Let's talk about your superpower. Epic. I pledge allegiance to Max and the power for which she stands. You can rewind time, Max. That's fucking insane. We have to play. You need a sidekick to guide you.
Okay, Girl Wonder. Show me the way to Chloe's cave.
Welcome to American Rust, my home away from hell.
Raw and rough. It suits you.
Max, do you know how awesome this is? I get my best friend back, and she's also supersized.
I don't feel so super.
Max, here, let me help you find a place to chill. You freaked me out there. Do you feel any better now? You saved me again. Crazy.
Whoa.
Now we're totally bonded for life. Since you're the mysterious superhero, I'll be your faithful chauffeur and companion.
My powers might not last, Chloe.
That's okay. We will. Forever.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time. I might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin.
The race is on. See you soon. Welcome to my domain.
You are magic! I have no clue how the hell you got in there, but you did it, sister. Max, you better come check out these files.
It's not a drawing. Look. Rachel in the dark room. Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it. No, you are not taking the cozy chair.
Max, do your powers include mind reading? Or did you just rewind because I tried to steal the chair? Shit, I'm confused.
It's the powers of best friendship. I know how you roll. Cowabunga!
Why, look, an otter in my water. Your power is changing everything, Max. Especially you. I can already tell. You're not so chicken shit anymore.
Thanks, girlfriend.
And you make me feel like I have a reason for still being in Arcadia Bay.
Yeah, I'm not talking much because there's a lot of stuff to take in here, guys, so I'm sorry, but I just want to listen. It's kind of nice that we're having to relive all these moments within the game, though. Reminds us of everything that has taken place between me and Chloe.
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out.
You look cute with your hair soaked in chemicals.
Hide! Hide! You can't go back to your dorm now. You're a Blackwell fugitive. Crash at my place tonight.
Photobomb!
Photo hog. It feels like a different world from yesterday.
We left a skid mark on Blackwell last night.
Wish we could just hang out all morning like we used to. Maybe we should get up. I have to get back to Blackwell soon.
Oh man, if it's a choice between Arcadia Bay and Chloe, it's gonna be so hard.
I double dare you. Kiss me now. Damn, you're hardcore, Max. Now I can text Warren and tell him he doesn't stand a chance. Unless he's into girl-on-girl action.
You're such a dork.
Oh, we could cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us heading down the coast to Big Sur and beyond? I know, just daydreaming. It makes me ill that Rachel posed like this for Frank. I wrote him love letters. I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
Because she knew how you would react.
And she wasn't much of a friend, huh? Just another person who shits all over me. Why does everybody in my life let me down? My dad gets killed, you bail on me for years. My mother gloms onto step-fucker. Now Rachel betrays me.
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad.
Dude, I am so lucky that my father is cool. Max, you are being so fucking strange. You feel okay?
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
Look, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? This is seriously the best view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
Damn, this episode has so much feels.
Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
We should have taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
Listen, Max. My respiratory system is failing, and and it's only getting worse. I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out. So, I know I'm just putting off the inevitable while my parents suffer along, and I will too. This isn't how I want things to end.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory. Do you understand?
Chloe!
Oh.
You're back! I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims. Victoria has to be next. Nathan must be planning to dose her tonight at the Vortex Club party.
Rachel. This can't be real. These are all post shots, right? Right? The junkyard. Max, we have to find that spot now. Then we can see what he did. There's no way she's dead. No way. She posed for those pictures, Max. I know it. Please, let's go.
Rachel! Oh, Rachel, no, please not her!
Chloe.
Rachel, why?
I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry.
I loved her so much. How can she be dead? What kind of world does this? Who does this?
It's also showing us that Chloe has gone through a lot of suffering.
Almost there. Please wake up.
Here we go. I'll be able to enter my own body, maybe.
Don't worry. We'll be okay.
So I've caught up to the current timeline. Is that what that was all about? Holy shit balls.
Max, can you hear me? Please say something.
Chloe? I must have passed out.
Oh,
Sorry.
thank God. Don't you ever do that again, okay?
I swear. But that nightmare was so real. It was so horrible.
Oh man, I can feel the choice coming, guys.
This is my storm. I caused this. I caused all of this. I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything. And all I really created was just death and destruction.
Fuck all that, okay? You were given a power. You didn't ask for it. And you saved me. Which had to happen. All of this did. Except for what happened to Rachel. But without your power, we wouldn't have found her. Okay, so you're not the goddamn Time Master, but you're Maxine Caulfield. And you're amazing. Max. This is the only way.
I
Oh.
feel like I took the shot 1,000 years ago.
You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture. All that would take is for me
To die.
Fuck that. No. No way. You are my #1 priority now. You are all that matters to me.
I know. You prove that over and over again. Even though I don't deserve it. I'm so selfish. Not like my mom. Look what she had to give up and live through. And she did. She deserves so much more than to be killed by a storm in a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive. There's so many more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me.
Don't say that. I won't trade you.
You're not trading me. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny. Look at how many times I've almost died or actually died around you. Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first saved me. I know I've been selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate. Our fate.
Chloe!
Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years. Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision.
Chloe!
Fuck!
I can't make this choice!
No, Max. You're the only one who can.
Oh, fuck. Oh, don't cry. Don't cry. Ooh. Okay, so this is the choice I suspected it would be. Right, okay, so, like, my theory is that if we choose to sacrifice Chloe, what will happen is, obviously, Nathan will shoot and kill Chloe, which most likely will lead him to have some kind of either psychotic break or confess what's going on with the dark room, and probably Mark Jefferson will get captured anyway and punished for his crime. So sacrifice Arcadia Bay. I don't know how that's going to work, because if we sacrifice Arcadia Bay, what's going to happen to Max and Chloe anyway? Are we going to survive it? What are we going to do? Are we just going to leap through time together? Max has never been able to take someone through time with her, so if Arcadia Bay gets destroyed, won't we die as well? I really didn't want to sacrifice Chloe, but to be honest, I think the best outcome here is to sacrifice Chloe. I think doing that will stop Arcadia Bay from being destroyed, and of course there's so many lives in Arcadia Bay, and it is that age-old question of, is one life more important than hundreds of lives? And the answer is no, really, and it sucks because I love Chloe, but the universe all along has been telling us that we need to kill Chloe, and it so sucks, and I'm so sad to do it, but I'm gonna have to sacrifice Chloe, guys. Don't worry, I will do, I'll probably actually refilm this ending twice. I'll do the sacrifice Chloe ending and the sacrifice Arcadia Bay ending again in separate videos, probably without commentary, to be honest, so people can watch those when they wish. But for this Let's Play walkthrough, I'm going to sacrifice Chloe, and I'm so sad. Don't hate me, guys.
Max, it's time.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this.
I know, Max, but we have to. We have to save everybody, okay? And you'll make those fuckers pay for what they did to Rachel.
No kiss? What? No kiss?
It was the best farewell gift I could have hoped for. You're my hero, Max.
Yay! Finally!
I'll always love you. Now get out of here, please. Do it before I freak. And Max Caulfield, don't you forget about me. Never.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. I refuse to cry while recording. Honestly, guys, actually a tear has just dropped down my cheek. Oh, wow. We knew this photo would come back into it. This is gonna suck so much. Oh.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Oh. Oh man. And even after everything, I feel sorry for Nathan as well. And it's come full circle, guys. Yeah, he'll crack under interrogation, won't he? Yeah, I knew it. I knew that would be the best outcome. Oh, man. Is that Max in a dress? Or maybe it's the dress for the funeral. Huh, she's got a necklace with a doe on it. Even Victoria's there. Aww. It's nice that he's shown up. And Pompidou! Obviously the butterflies, Chloe. If it lands on Max now. Oh, it's landing on the coffin, yeah. I do think that butterfly is supposed to symbolise Chloe, though. Wow, so that's the end of Life is Strange episode 5, guys. I'm actually recording this commentary a little bit after because I wanted to make some notes. There's so much I want to talk about to do with the particular ending I chose, which was to sacrifice Chloe. I know a lot of people won't be happy with this ending, but there are multiple reasons why I chose this ending over the other ending, so I just want to go over those now. So first and foremost, this is not a surprising ending, guys. This was foreshadowed throughout the game many times. The game tried to kill Chloe on multiple occasions and we had to save her, so it's not a surprise whatsoever. Obviously we got attached to Chloe during this game and we really didn't want to kill her or see her die in any way. But that said, Chloe requested it at the end here. She asked us to kill her. She said she didn't want Joyce to die. She even went as far as to call David her stepfather, which she's never done in the game before. And she was just asking us to let her go. And there's all these messages throughout the game, the writings on the wall, this is bigger than you, it's time to let go, I want to die, and stuff like that. So there's lots of messages throughout the game that Chloe does need to die, and it would be better if she did die. And this was her wish. I mean, I didn't do the overdose in that alternative reality where she was wheelchair bound, and I do kind of feel bad about that, but personally I couldn't live with myself if I did that, so that's why I chose not to do it. But this time, basically, it's us taking a step back, so we're not actually physically killing Chloe ourselves, so I could stomach that and just like stand aside and let fate play out the way it was meant to play out. So that's why I chose that ending, and also this is the better ending overall. I would say it's the best ending, even though Chloe's dead. I know a lot of people aren't going to be happy with me saying that, but there's multiple reasons, and I'm going to go over this now. Nathan lives, so he doesn't get killed. He no longer gets manipulated by Jefferson, but he does pay for his crimes. We see him getting interrogated in the police office, so he will most likely go to jail for some period of time or get some form of punishment, and he probably will also get some help by a psychiatrist, so that's a good outcome for Nathan. Obviously Jefferson pays. We see him getting escorted off by the police, so he will serve prison time, and that is real justice for Jefferson. He deserves to be in prison. He can no longer fulfill his sick fantasies, capturing girls in a moment, you know, torturing them in the dark room, making them pose and taking pictures. He will spend the rest of his life probably behind bars without any access to a camera, so that's a good outcome for Jefferson. Frank will get closure. It will all come out about Rachel Amber because of the binders and the policeman going to the dark room and finding all the evidence. So Jefferson gets captured, and Frank will at least get closure for Rachel Amber as well, and we do see him turn up at the funeral, so that's nice. Kate obviously doesn't try to commit suicide because she won't have been, taken to the dark room and pictures taken of her, so that won't happen, which will also mean perhaps that video doesn't get posted altogether of her, so she doesn't try to commit suicide. Victoria lives as well, because obviously she ends up getting killed in one of the realities that we visited during this episode 5, so she will live. And hopefully she will get close to Kate and see the error of her ways after all this coming out. I hope so, because I did kind of warm up to Victoria towards the end of the game. Really, it's shit for Joyce and David. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's crap for them. They've lost their daughter. He's lost his stepdaughter, and Joyce has lost her actual daughter. So it is shit for them in reality, but there was no getting around that, and I do feel sorry for Joyce and David. But that said, we got to say goodbye to Chloe. It doesn't mean that the memories we shared with Chloe before going back and deciding to let her die in the bathroom are meaningless. We will never forget Chloe. We had that extra bit of time with her, and I do feel like this is what this game was about. You can't save everyone. And the amount of shitstorm we created just by keeping Chloe alive was immense. Look at how many times the universe tried to kill Chloe, and all the reactions we caused because of the choices we made. So basically, the way I feel about Max and Chloe is they're like two opposing forces colliding. I mean, they do say opposites attract, but two opposing forces can cause so much damage, and we did cause a lot of damage, but we did get that extra bit of time with our friend. We were able to rekindle the friendship after ignoring Chloe for so long and spending some time with her, and she even said it was the best week she's ever had, and she's really grateful for seeing Max again and getting to spend time with Max, so that's great. So that's mainly what I want to talk about, really. I am going to talk about the other ending, which I filmed separately, but I will do a countdown for that, so if anybody wants to go and watch that first before hearing my thoughts and opinions on that, I would advise doing so when I do the countdown. But overall, this has been an amazing episode, guys. I was so close to tears. I actually played through it again at my boyfriend's house, and I did actually cry that time, but I was resisting crying on my commentary. No one wants to hear me cry. But yeah, there is some, like, unfinished... Well, there's kind of, like, things that weren't explained. Like, we don't get to know how Max got her powers. The theory is Max got her powers from either Chloe's spirit or Chloe's spirit animal, because the blue butterfly represents Chloe, and obviously we see the butterfly in the bathroom, and then we see the butterfly land on her coffin, and Max smiles, and I do think that symbolises that Chloe will always be with Max in some way or another. And the other thing I want to mention, guys, as well, is technically if she still has her powers, which is a question that's unanswered, we don't know whether she's still got her powers after she decides to let Chloe die. If she does, in one of the images we get shown, she gets handed a box of photographs from Chloe's room, I assume. Joyce hands it to Max. So I assume that she could go back in time and spend time with Chloe when she was younger, if she wanted to, if she ever missed Chloe. But then again, that's tampering with time again and could cause more issues. So I don't know if she would do that, or if she would just let Chloe go now and let her rest. I would like to say that she would just let Chloe go and just treasure the memories she had with Chloe and not continue to abuse her power. I mean, she should have learnt by now from all this chaos and the storm coming that abusing her power has caused all these horrible things to happen, and it's time to maybe just let go of her ability. So I would say that it's probably best if she doesn't have her powers still, with choosing this particular ending. So, I spoke about this during my walkthrough. I'm just referring to my notes, guys, that's why there's some pauses. But I spoke about this during my walkthrough, that the spirit of the doe could also have been Max. I know I am leaning more towards that it was Rachel Amber. I would like to believe that that was Rachel Amber's spirit that we saw, because we never actually got to physically see her in the game. So I'm kind of leaning more towards that. But another theory of mine was that a possibility could be that it's a spirit of Max, you know, from an alternate timeline. She was trying to guide Max to Rachel's body and everything else. So that is a possibility, because obviously during this episode we got to meet kind of like an evil Max, you know, that she'd left behind from various timelines, and that was pretty interesting. So that could be a possibility, although I will say I am leaning more towards the doe being Rachel Amber's spirit. So I think that's all I want to talk about regarding this ending. It is a really good ending. I don't think it was bad writing. It just wasn't the ending people wished for. But it doesn't surprise me, this ending. It was foreshadowed the whole game. It is super sad, but one life is not more important than hundreds of lives. And this is the thing. What was so great about this episode was that moment you step into the Two Whales diner and everybody's there and you're hearing their thoughts, and it's like, if you kill us, what was the point in saving us? Someone said something similar to that, and that's exactly it. Like, if you can just make a decision and rewind it, how important is that decision to begin with? How much weight does that decision actually carry? What was the point in saving people if you're just gonna let them die? So that was a very powerful scene for me, and I really just wanted to take in everybody's thoughts within the Two Whales diner and see what they had to say. So that was awesome. So yeah, I had to choose that ending. I know it was sad, guys, and I apologise if you wanted me to choose the other ending, but at the end of the day, it is my playthrough, and I believe that ending was best. It was an adult choice, and I do believe it was the good ending despite Chloe's death, because I want to talk about the other ending now. So if you guys want to see the other ending, just go to my playlist or watch another video on YouTube. But I'm going to do a countdown now. So we're going to be talking about the alternative ending, which is Sacrifice Arcadia Bay. So feel free to stop listening now if you don't want to hear about that. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. So the other ending, we see Chloe and Max driving through Arcadia Bay. It's totally destroyed, there's dead bodies, and they just leave Arcadia Bay, basically. It's a really short ending compared to the other one. So again, this highlights to me that that's the bad ending, because we get such a longer ending finishing things off on the one I chose. But there's so much to talk about with this ending, not as much as the other one, but there are a few things I want to talk about. This is a very selfish ending, because you're choosing to save Chloe over all the people in Arcadia Bay. You're choosing to kill her parents, and also it's against Chloe's wishes, because she even says, you need to let me go. She wants to make the choice, because let's not forget that the original time we took away the true reality of what was meant to happen. She was meant to die. We rewound that. So there's so many times we saved Chloe, and she wanted to die this time. She didn't want Joyce to die. She didn't want David to die, and she didn't want all these people to die. She said, let's save them, Max. So choosing to save Chloe was a selfish ending, in my opinion. What else have I wrote down? Does chaos still follow? So what I mean by this is, as I touched on earlier, Max and Chloe together are so chaotic. They've caused all these things to happen by messing around with time. And what was great about this episode is it did highlight that Chloe is a little bit manipulative with Max's power. She was egging Max on to use her abilities, and she is a bit of a bad influence. That said, I don't know if she would continue to do that after they drive off into the sunset, leaving Arcadia Bay, because she knows the consequences now. She's seen the storm, so I don't know if she would still continue to try and get Max to use her powers or not. But that said, who's to say that because we saved Chloe, it's balanced out now? I mean, it's like, I don't know whether it's balanced, because so many people died in Arcadia Bay. who's to say that because we've messed up time and Chloe's still alive, that chaos still won't follow us, that shit still won't keep happening? It could potentially still keep happening, who knows? It's a really heavy question. I mean, what I love about this game is it started off so like teeny and light at the start, and then the story just got so thick and so like, you know, it's a shame. I just hope that it's not just like teenagers playing this. I mean, I'm 27, so, but I just hope that adults give it a chance, because the storyline is really good and it makes you question yourself and your decisions in life, which is really great. So, you know, there was so much thoughts going on in my head, and sometimes I don't say them in commentary because I don't want to speak over what's happening in the game, and that's why I want to talk about it now. But the ending's great. I just don't think it's worth saving Chloe and sacrificing all those people. And again, the question is unanswered if Max keeps her powers in that ending. So both endings don't actually answer the question if Max keeps her powers or not. So that's interesting. I honestly believe that there's too much chaos with Chloe and Max being together. Like, it's all romantic and stuff, and, you know, they would be an amazing couple, but there's just so much chaos following those two that in this ending, this second ending, where they drive off and sacrifice Arcadia Bay, I just think that more chaos would come if they stayed together. And also, let's not forget, will Chloe end up resenting Max because she disobeyed her final wish again, and she sacrificed the town, she sacrificed loads of lives, sacrificed Joyce and David just to save Chloe. So who's to say there's not going to be resentment there from Chloe, or Chloe's going to end up hating Max because of that? So yeah, there's that as well. So there's so much more I could talk about, but I think I've spoken about the main things I wanted to address on this. Just to finalise, the best good ending for me is sacrificing Chloe. Again, foreshadowed throughout the whole game. I know it's sad, but it hurts the least amount of people, and it doesn't change the good memories we got with Chloe, having an extra week with her, and the fact we were able to kind of like bring life back to our friendship. So it doesn't mean the week was meaningless. We did a lot of good in the end. We just erased all the bad we did during that week by going back and letting Chloe die. It's sad that she will never get to know in that timeline that we actually spent time with her, but Max will now. And I don't think it makes it meaningless, to be honest. I can't believe that. I can't believe that it makes it meaningless. I just can't, because that would just... it would break me because of the decision I made to sacrifice Chloe. I have to believe that those memories meant something, even though Chloe will never know that that week happened, that we got to spend time with her. So I have to believe that it wasn't meaningless. Anyway, I've waffled on so much about this ending, and the reason I wanted to do that is because I kept kind of quiet on the last two episodes, episodes 6 and 7, because there was so much going on, so I just wanted to speak about it over the credits, and obviously I've had to put an image on this as well because I've spoke for so long. But yeah, I would say that this episode has been like a 9 out of 10 for me. It's been so good. I've not been disappointed at all. There were some things that obviously were left unanswered, like truly knowing where Max's power came from. And something else I want to say that I've forgotten from my notes as well is Samuel. That hasn't been answered. How does Samuel know so much? And I kind of thought we could have ended up being in purgatory and Samuel was like some kind of god. That was another theory I had that I didn't actually talk about, I don't think. But it was like a really small, like low percent happening theory that I had, and I just feel like Samuel is such a mysterious character, and I would have liked to have known more about Samuel from the game. Now, after doing this commentary, I think there is a possibility for a season 2 of Life is Strange, and I just want to talk about what I would like in that. I would definitely love there to be... Well, I kind of want to learn more about Rachel Amber. I would love the story to evolve around her and her life. It doesn't even have to have rewind powers, to be honest. I would love to just learn about how she met Chloe, how she fell in love with Chloe, how she fell in love with Frank. It would be interesting to see that side of Frank, actually. So yeah, I'd really like to know that. Or they could actually continue Max's story and she hasn't lost her powers, because as I said, they've not addressed that. They've not addressed whether she loses her powers or keeps them. So there is that possibility that, you know, she lives her life and she continues to use her powers, or she becomes kind of like almost like a superhero and starts saving people. I don't know. They could do so many things with Life is Strange, or they could just do, you know, Rachel's story or a different story altogether with different characters and somebody else gets rewind powers, or a different power maybe. I don't know. It could be pretty interesting, guys. So I would love them to do that, and I really want a physical special edition with Max's actual journal and the real Polaroid pictures. That would be amazing. So that's it for me. I'm going to stop now. I could waffle on for so much longer. If you guys have any questions about anything I've said in the commentary on this ending, or if there's anything that I've not spoke about during this commentary section and you want to ask questions or my opinions on anything, just leave comments down below, guys, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Thank you to everybody who watched this Life is Strange series. I know a lot of people covered it on YouTube even. So a big thank you to all my team GGK viewers and subscribers for watching this series and supporting it. And of course, if there is another Life is Strange coming out, you can bet your bottom dollar that I will be covering it, guys, 100%, so that's a yes. So as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, favourite and share, and I shall see you next time, guys.